Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven.
They say that war never changes. But for Christo and Iskra, it changed everything. Streets once filled with laughter now echo with silence. Homes crumble, promises break, and the ones we love, they slip away. One moment, one breath at a time. This isn't a soldier's story, it's a father's. And in a war, a father will give everything.
Daddy?
This isn't the place for a child. The cold, the loud nights, the fear. She should be in school. She should be with her friends. But here, there's not much a father can give. Only small comforts, quiet reassurances, and sometimes a promise. Not because he knows he can keep it, but because she needs to hear it. Some lessons shouldn't have to be taught. Not to a child. Not like this. But necessity doesn't wait for innocence. Even the smallest hands must learn to carry the weight of survival. Nightfall brings its own kind of danger. Not just for me, but for her. Leaving her alone isn't a choice I get to make. It's a cost I have to pay. And every time I step away from home, I carry the fear that it might be the last time she sees me. Every night, the list is the same. Food, water, medicine, the things you can count, the things you can carry. But there's never a line for hope. It's not something you plan for, not something you expect to find in the dark, empty corners of a crumbling house. And yet, there it is. A stuffed toy forgotten by the world, waiting to be found. You ask yourself, is it worth the space in your bag? Is it worth the wait? But some things aren't about survival. Some things are about keeping a promise. And sometimes the smallest thing is the only thing that matters. Happiness feels rare these days. Sometimes it's making it back home safely. Sometimes it's a teddy bear to hold on to at night. The world out there isn't the same. It's no longer about innocence or simple childhoods. It's about learning how to survive. Sometimes on your own. Each day is a struggle just to get by. Every night brings new fears, and the quiet doesn't mean safety. It means waiting, hoping for the best. You try to make the right choices, do what you can to protect what matters, but even then, sometimes it just isn't enough. They tried to hold on to fragments of normal. Small moments of laughter, quiet games, the fragile comfort of routine. But the world outside never paused. Every day brought new tests, unseen threats pressing in from all sides, wearing down resolve, bit by bit. Even in a world falling apart, kindness finds a way to reach us. Sometimes it's a warm meal, and sometimes it's just a reminder that we're not entirely alone. But the silence that follows always brings the questions back. When will it end? The kind no one can answer, not honestly. And so we lie, gently and lovingly, and we hope that it's enough. We say we'll make it, that we're strong enough, that tomorrow will be better. But deep down, we know the truth is heavier than we dare admit, and still we carry it because we have to. But war doesn't care about our hopes. It doesn't care about the little lies we tell each other to hold together. All it takes is one moment, one night when the walls don't hold, and the ones that we love pay the price. She wouldn't let him rest. More than food, more than shelter, she needed him. He tried to close his eyes, but her small voice called back to him. Sleep never came, but the comfort of a parent did, and sometimes that's all that matters. He didn't fool himself. He knew the lines he crossed weren't clean, but this world isn't a place for clean choices. He told himself it was okay, that everyone was going to be just fine. But what's okay in a place like this? He weighed the cost, called it a choice no father should ever face, said hunger makes monsters of men, told himself it was for her, that mercy was a luxury they couldn't afford. But he knew what he did. Even as we tried to survive, others were still knocking, asking for help we couldn't give. Reinforcements, a chance to hold on a little longer. But sometimes survival means knowing when to say no. And when we didn't answer, they paid the price. There was no saving him, and no comfort they could offer. But she still smiled, somehow, in all this ruin. And for a moment, it was like none of it had touched her. At some point, you stop counting the risks. You stop wondering what the cost might be. The food is gone, the medicine is gone, the choices are gone. And so you go out, not because it's brave, not because it's right, but because there's nothing else left. You tell yourself it's for her, that one more night alive is worth anything, but the city doesn't care why you're out there. In war, There are no heroes, only survivors, and sometimes not even that.